Okay, here we are again with the sum and difference identities. In my previous video, we did the sine and cosine. Now I would like to do the tangent function. For the tangent of alpha plus beta, we'll use the algebraic expression here, and for the difference, we will use this algebraic expression. Alpha and beta representing the angles that we will use based on a sum or a difference. Here I've provided a list for ease of computation. So choose any from this list that involves our four quadrants and our reference angles, which are the special right triangles. Here we're going to find the tangent of 195. I chose to use the tangent of 150 plus 45. So alpha will be 150, beta is 145. It does not matter the order, the answer will come out the same. Using the algebraic expression above and our graph of those reference triangles, we will now simplify the expression. So the tangent of alpha is 1 over negative radical 3, but I will place the negative in the numerator for ease of computation, plus the tangent of beta, which is 1 over 1. We will need to simplify the numerator and denominator based on a common denominator in just a bit. Again, tangent of alpha, which is the 150, is in quadrant 2 with negative 1 over radical 3. Again, just choosing to put the negative in the numerator. Now we will simplify the fraction by finding the common denominator for my numerator first, which is radical 3. Then we will simplify again in the denominator. And here first, let's make sure we multiply or take the opposite of a negative. And again, the common denominator is radical 3. So I have radical 3 plus 1 over radical 3. Given a complex fraction, we will now multiply by its reciprocal, which will be radical 3 minus 1 divided by radical 3 times radical 3 all over radical 3 plus 1. Here we see that the radical 3's will reduce, and we're left with radical 3 minus 1 divided by radical 3 plus 1. Rationalize the denominator, again, by getting rid of the radical in the denominator to a rational number. We'll multiply by its conjugate pair of radical 3 minus 1. We've done this before. Distribute in the numerator. So it's radical 9 minus the radical 3's plus 1. Denominator, same thing. Distribute in your denominator. And now we'll simplify. 3 minus 2 radical 3 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1. And continuing to simplify our fraction, we'll get 4 minus 2 radical 3 over 2. Reduce by a common factor of 2. And I get 2 minus radical 3 as my simplified algebraic expression. We can check this answer by taking the tangent of 195 on our calculator and checking it to see if it's equivalent to that algebraic expression. So let's go ahead and take the tangent of 195, which is 0.67, etc. And let's take 2 minus the square root of 3. And those two answers should agree. That's how you know you've done the process correctly.